After you've laid in all your whites, start to come in and find your darks. You're trying to kind of create an undercolor and look for chunks of dark value. You can kind of work on easing it into the medium toned areas and look for dark shapes. You notice that you need more white in a specific area, come in and add the white. You don't want to come in with the main color. I have all the lightest areas, and now I'm coming in and laying down all the darkest areas. These darks and lights will show through. Now I'm coming in, I added in purple, I'm adding a little bit of yellow because purple and yellow mixed together will make kind of a brown. I'm adding in a little bit of a reddish brown into these darker areas. You can also add a little bit of black, but make sure that it is in an under layer. So right now I'm coming into the very darkest spots, adding in a thin layer of black that I'm going to go over. I'm going over it with a dark blue. I'm coming in and laying that over top of it. Notice this is all about laying down several layers of color. I even came in with a little bit of green and now orange. I'm kind of looking at what colors I think this piece of candy kind of takes on. So sometimes in some light it might have a little bit of an orange glow. I added in some more white to kind of smooth things out, and now I'm going back into my darker values and laying more in. Everything is darker than white, so I have a lot of yellow in this area, but I also have some browns, some purples, and other colors. I'm just laying them in and blending them. With pastel, it's many, many, many layers, and you build it up slowly. As long as you don't smudge it with your finger, you can continue to work for several layers, and you have quite a bit of time to keep building it up. Pay close attention to your reference photo or reference object when you're drawing. Now I'm coming in and adding yellow, which is the main layer. Notice I did not come in and add yellow first. That's a big mistake that a lot of people make in the beginning. You're adding your main color as one of the last layers. You can still come back over top of it and add more color. I'm laying that in, and I continue to look at how I can add more color and build up. You want to use at least 5 colors in every color block. So in this piece of candy, there are 3 color blocks: white, yellow, brown. In each area, I've used at least 5 colors. Most of the time, much more than that. I'm building it up, layering. It begins to kind of smoothen and blend because of the many layers that are built up. And at times you kind of ease into another color. And that's how you blend with the pastel. Just looking for the shapes, looking for the values. When I come in and add black, I'm careful that it remains an undercolor. So I have to come in and cover it up. Several layers get built up. As I build this up, I'll see other colors coming through, and that's a good thing. I'm looking at where I see light. It's not just brown in here, so I'm looking at where the brown kind of fades into a darker area and where the light hits it, so I have a white kind of edge, and it's rounded, it's not flat. So continue to keep building up. The red blends really well into the black. I'm coming in with my white and blending it. This takes several layers and a lot of different colors to build up. Eventually it will look brown.